I'm back, guys. I had to tell Milan to shut up because she just continuously barking. I think she's barking at the puppies. You know, Milan is a Cane Corso. She's a guard dog. She's always effing barking. I swear, if Milan is not pregnant, she got to go. I love Milan, but she's always barking. You can't put her in the yard. She's always barking, 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 barking. Actually, I could put a shot collar on her and start zapping her, but that's too much work. Just go outside and shut the hell up. Here at Co-op Kennels, we don't do obsessive barking. We don't do aggressive behavior. We don't do too much whining and too much, stuff. You'll be up out of here. You'll be somewhere else. So back to King Wolf, man. I want to shout out to King Wolf. Shout out to G. The guy didn't tell me his name. I think he said his name was G. He got another the Merle puppy from me. And shout out to nephew. He got some puppies out from me. They're out 124 Gaithersburg. You know what I'm saying? Um, what I want to say to everybody that got your dog, for you guys that got one dog, I want you guys to promote your dog, grow your dog, promote your dog, feed your dog, take your dog out, promote him, promote him, promote him, promote him. Take pictures, show him to your family members, show what he can do. Man, Milan's barking again. I swear to God. But that's what I want you to do. Don't be focused. I don't want you guys to focus too much on getting another dog. I want you guys to focus on promoting the dog that you have, because your dog comes from a camp, Co-op Kennels, a conglomerate camp. You know what I'm saying? You may not believe it or know it, but we big out here, and a lot of kennels know us. A lot of big time people know who we are. They know who we are all over the world. They're gonna know what your dog is, and they're gonna be interested to see what your dog turns into. So the mistake that a lot of people do when they get a dog is they rush out and try to get another one. Don't do that. Focus on that one dog that you have. Get them right. Get them the right size. Get them the right color. I mean, just get them right. Get your dog right. Feed him up. Train him up. Promote that dog. Promote him. Figure out what he's good at and focus on what he's good at. We already have males here available for studying if you guys have a female. If you have a male, we can provide you with a female. The females that's coming out of the camp now are going to be about 25, 3,500. We might still have some $1,500 females coming out, but they're going to be a little, it's not going to be no more deals really coming out of here. And I'm not going to be looking out for people like that, because we're going to slow up on the breeding. We did a lot of breedings this year because we wanted to get to a point where we wanted to be at with our dogs. And so it was a plan, strategic plan. Let's breed the dogs, and then we'll just keep the best dogs and get rid of all the BS. And we're really just going to focus on promoting dog shows, throwing dog shows, meet and greets, throwing the meet and greets, and just promoting our stuff. I don't necessarily have to breed like that. Reality is the last litters that I just had, I didn't make any money off of the puppies that I sold. I'm actually in the hole because these dogs are eating about $250 of food. Between medicine and food each week, it's about $300 for these dogs. And when you put in the time, work, and effort, you're talking about six, seven, 800,000 damn dollars a week. When you consider the effort, I got to put in 4 hours of cleaning and training, and then you add the videos to it. So you're talking about 4.5 hours a day for cleaning, training, and feeding, not to mention the prices of the food. But what you got to understand is this dog game is about the long haul, not the short haul. And one thing I was thinking about as I was driving off, because I already was paid for this dog in advance, well in advance. I allowed King Wolf and I allowed Rico and I allowed to make payments on their dogs. So when I got the payments, I just took the money and invested it back in the camp, buying dog food and different things like that. A lot of people don't like doing that because they feel like I didn't get any money out of it. It was like the money came and then the money was gone. But I personally feel like people that think like that can't manage money. Money is money, whether it's $150 a day or 250 cents tomorrow. I mean, fees occur. I get it. I get what you're saying. You don't feel it. But if you don't feel the money, obviously you don't have no money. That's my personal opinion, and I'm entitled to my opinion. I feel like people that are so pressed for money, they ain't never had none, and they don't know what to do with it when they get it. And you could generally just want all your money at once, and there's nothing wrong with that. Get all your money at one time. The heat about to come on, so we're gonna end this real good. Right now, look at this production. I just realized these dogs are only 3 weeks old, and right now this dog is about 8 pounds and some change, and this dog right here is 9 pounds and some change at 3 weeks old. I was looking at some OC out of control bullies, and they got some big ass 4 week old dogs, but they're probably almost 5 weeks, but they're probably 4 weeks. But I realized, I said, man, I thought I had some big dogs. And I'm not sitting here saying I could complete with OCB bully camp, but I don't know. Comment and tell me, man, have you ever seen a 3 week old puppy at 10 pounds? These are almost 10 pounds. They're about to be 4 weeks in like 3 days. But right now, they're almost 10 pounds. So this is where we are with it. This is where we are with it, man. So shout out to everybody that got a dog from me, from the camp. Promote your dog. Promote where your dog came from. Focus on that dog. If you want to do some business as far as breeding your dog, come back to the camp. We got you. We got you on a nice stud, a $6,000 bossy bloodline stud. We got other studs that are the same bloodline out there too. You want to promote the dog that you have and promote the breeding that you're going to do. Don't go running out there buying another dog, because what it does is it just takes from the dog that you have. I mean, you can do it, but I don't recommend it. I just recommend y'all focus on the dog that y'all got. Build them up. Once that dog is built up, then you can get another dog to add to it. Because like having two dogs growing up at the same time, it kind of takes away from the one and the other. But I definitely want y'all to stay within your bloodline, your camp. The funny thing is the dog Big Mama just flew out to Georgia, Atlanta. And the funny thing is her father, Bishop, comes from Atlanta. I drove out there and picked him up from another breeder that doesn't really like to be mentioned. So I'm not going to mention him. If me and you do any business and I put you out there and you say, oh, don't put me on the internet, or you say anything about, oh, don't show me, or hey, yo, I feel like you getting some kind of clout off my name, or if we have any confrontations on the internet, I will not mention you on the internet anymore. You don't exist on the internet to me anymore. I don't do no internet beefs. I don't do no drama on the internet. If I feel like there's an issue with you and me and the internet, I just leave you alone and don't mention you. I don't need no clout from nobody, and I don't need to put nobody in my stuff. I don't need the clout from the names of these dogs, the bloodlines. Reason why I tell you the bloodlines of these dogs is so you'll know. So I'll let you know right now. The dog that just got dropped off Big Mama to Georgia, her grandfather is Cronus Maximus from Next Level's Kennel. Her grandmother is Marilyn Monroe from Next Level's Kennel. Her other grandfather is Domestic Threat from Elite Productions Kennel. And I'm not sure. I believe that Elite Productions Kennel is also in Georgia. So it's Georgia blood going back to Georgia to roost. I've hashtagged a Next Level kennel. No, my bad. It's not Next Level. It's Pitbull Empire. It's Cronus Maximus from Pitbull Empire and Marilyn Monroe from Pitbull Empire. You can put these names in the phone. They'll pop up there in Georgia. I've hashtagged these people. I put them out there and they never respond back. A lot of big time kennels, they don't want to be bothered with people using their name. They're just interested in making their money. Maybe they're too busy to acknowledge a person. But all I'm gonna say is when Co-op Kennels up here, don't come a crawling in as I'm gonna do y'all like I did me. No hashtag response. I feel like it's an honor for somebody to hashtag your kennel, talk about your kennel, talk about your bloodline. It's an honor, and people should be grateful. But a lot of these kennel runners, and I'm not talking bad about nobody or pointing no finger at any particular kennel. If the shoe fit, let it put it on and wear it. If it don't apply, let it fly. So if this don't pertain to you, then I ain't talking to you. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these big time kennels, they just want your money. They just want to make money. They just want to be the top, the talk of the town. They want to be the biggest, da da da. And we all want fame, but I feel like we should be more, I don't know, man. I think we should be more connected, you know, and show more love. But shout out to everybody, man. I don't know. I'm out. Milan, Case. Milan.